Hello, welcome to the light. Have tea with me. Trying to stay warm. On record, the weather board is saying that this is going to be the coldest winter in history. So, snuggle up. I have a different subject today. I want to address pride. It's Sunday. We might be in church together again, spiritually, if we agree. If two or more agree. So, I want to discuss pride because I've been told more than once or twice that I have too much pride. And I would ignore it, but I can't because I see it in myself. So it makes me think that how can I say it? Your biggest strength can look like your biggest weakness. Because I have a lot of patience and I turn all my cheeks on my face and on my butt to deal with others and situations. And I understand when someone's having a hard time or a weakness. I get it. Logically, I get it. We're human, not perfect. It's okay. I have patience for that. So, I can turn a cheek. And I can understand. And I can overlook. And I can forgive. And I can still go out of my way. And I can pray. And still try to deal with others. That's life. Such is life. It's okay. I'm human too. So, in all my understanding, I do what I can, as much as I can, as much as I can. Everything inside of me, give as much as I can. But, so, I want to. I want to. My heart wants to. My heart wants to keep doing it. My heart wants to be endless supply of understanding. My heart wants to love you anyway. My heart wants to overlook it. Over and over and over and over again. My heart wants to love you through that weakness and understand you through that weakness. And I push my heart to sacrifice even. I can sacrifice a loss. I could sacrifice my feeling, how I feel about something. Well, what I think about what I think it should be like this. I could sacrifice that. My heart can. And as long as I know I have it, if I have that much patience, I give it. I give all the patience that I have. So then, after I've done all that, gave all that, understood all that, overlooked all that, I have prayed over and over and over. My conscience kicks in. My brain takes over. My brain takes over. That's the end. It's a wrap. When my brain starts telling me this is a waste of time. When my brain tells me all of your efforts are for nothing. My brain tells me you're sacrificing yourself for someone that doesn't appreciate it. My brain starts speaking to me over my heart. It's a wrap. That means you could stick a fork in me. It's over. There's nothing else to say or do, because I would have already said it or done it. So if I said and done everything I knew humanly possible, and it didn't make a difference, it's a wrap. I'm wasting my time, breath, energy, money. It's a wrap. So I take the loss many times. I took many loss many times. It's okay. I know I can recover every time, no doubt, and I do. So it at that point, my understanding shows up as prideful. Then I have too much pride to hear anymore. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear one more word. So it starts looking like I'm proud. I'm too proud, or I'm right, and I know it. And it starts looking like I have too much just not enough sympathy. No more sympathy, no more patience, no more understanding. I start hearing, my pride, your pride is getting in the way of you understanding me. After I get to that point, I'm right and I know it. So I get it may not be a misunderstanding, because it does look like pride. When it's coming out of me, it looks like pride. Because I don't want an apology. I don't want an apology. I don't want to hear you sorry again. I don't want you to try to fix it after years. If you was gonna fix it, you would have fixed it last year. So I don't want to try again this year to try to fix it anymore. It was a waste of time, so I'm not wasting any more of my time on any subject that I've been working on to make a difference with someone and it never made a difference. So now I'm prideful, I guess. I'm right, I guess. And I'm unapologetic about it, I guess. So that looks like pride to others. Then sorry, not sorry. So if that's the definition of pride, then I think I am. I guess if that's the definition, I guess I got my pride. I just call it, you're going to give your heart away, then let your brain, take your brain with you. Let your brain work too. Overwork your heart. Love as much as you can, so don't ignore your brain. If something is telling you that it don't add up, then it doesn't, then it don't. Don't question it. Don't apologize. Just don't add up, period. That's it, and that's all. It's a wrap. No, I don't want to talk about it. No, I don't want to have a meeting. No, I don't want to discuss it over coffee. No, I don't. We've had plenty meetings, million cup of coffees. Nothing's made a difference. So I get to the point where once my brain takes over, it might come out looking like I'm just prideful. Sorry, not sorry. So, I don't think it's a bad thing. For me, I use it as a balance. I use it as my line. Don't cross my line. This is personal boundary. If I traveled with you for 1,000,000 miles and all these years, and we get to the edge of a cliff, and you still want to push me to be understanding that I should jump and you should stand safe. That's the end of the road for us. I'm not jumping to destroy myself because you want me to understand. Your safety counts and mine don't. So I'm gonna walk to safety freely, happily, on my own, unapologetically. And that looks like pride to others. So I don't disagree that I've been called prideful, and I do feel like I have strong sense of that. So I just not willing to let go of all pride and self-respect to make you feel better about yourself. It's not my place. It's on you. That's on you. And I just stopped feeling understanding. I stopped feeling obligated. I know there's a term there. You start feeling like you had the popular term now is 0 F's left. You just don't, that's it. You used up all your care coupons with me. I gave you a whole booklet of them. Used them all, then you out of care coupons. So now I'm out of cares. All out. You emptied the barrel. And so it's the end of it. It's a wrap. There's nothing you could say or do. Nothing. If I get to that point, it's just nothing you could say or do. You can't run $1 million check through a shredder, paper shredder, and then try to tape it up and bring it to the bank and try to cash it. It's impossible. Can't shred up a check and tape it back together and bring it to a bank and think they're gonna cash you $1 million. Is not gonna. No. So that's how much self-pride I have. And sorry, not sorry.